me to move a little bit. But I've told you all how much Nerium has impacted us. I've told you how much it's changed our thinking and our family. I've told you how it's made us to where we dream big, how we push our kids, how we truly believe that my kids can do anything that they want. I've told you how proud I am of this year. Their success this year with their sports and school and stuff like that has been phenomenal now that we're changing this mindset in their generation. So I'm actually going to pull my kids up here. They're coming up with some of their favorite medals from this year and their trophies. Come on up. And they're coming up here with their favorite stuff. She doesn't get trophies because she's on a team sport. So she's like, well, I don't want to just pull an extra medal. But these are their, so what's that, Colton? That's his wrestling trophy. And then what do you got? Your gymnastics trophy? Yeah. That's, oh, go grab it. But more importantly, the This Is Me song that Raylyn played last month at the regional, and then she played it for my slideshow video. That's our new anthem song. We sing that a lot at our house. Because entrepreneurs think different. We are different, you know. Yeah, one more mic. Cool. Here's yours. Yeah, no, we'll try that. Yeah, we'll do the video here just a second. But this is our anthem, and we sing it. And we stand tall because we are okay being different. Some people don't like to be different. They want to fit in. But we're all made to stand out, right? So we're going to sing this song. The words are going to be up here. Everyone is standing up. And I don't want my kids to outdo you, all right? So stand up, look at those words, listen to them, and sing them. Because I'm telling you, you guys, be who you were made to be. Stand out and be proud and not ashamed. Are you guys ready? You don't have to turn it off. It's just kind of pretend. But you guys can rock out. Coming? Hold. Yep, that's it. And I absolutely want to hear you guys sing these words and really listen to them. I'm not a stranger. Another mic? You want a real one? Okay. Just look at this. This one, you heard the story. She's like, I'll take the real mic. for me. While we're doing that, we're gonna, I think it's down. Great. All right, Paradise is calling. Everybody's blood should be flowing. This trip is something you don't want to miss. You have taken vacations, I'm sure. I'm sure you went on places that were fabulous, but I'm telling you, if you have never taken a Nerium trip, you have never taken a trip. These are phenomenal. You are catered to. They are all paid for. You don't have to worry about anything. You can eat the most guacamole all day long. You can call room service at 2 a.m. because that was Ricky's favorite thing to do. These are phenomenal. There is a second chance. I know most of you have heard me say it. I went for this. I made a decision. I qualified the first round of this in 2 weeks. You have almost 2 months left. I had to get to 12,000. You have to get to 7 if you haven't made it. Do not tell me it's not enough time. Now, if you don't like to work, might be a problem. You don't have the desire and the passion like we talked about, might be an issue. But if you're willing to go for it for about 66 days and really go for it, you just might surprise yourself. And if you don't hit it and you went for it, what did you lose? Nothing. What did you gain? Some customers? Some brand partners? Maybe a rock star? I'm telling you that everyone in this room should change their mindset and go for this trip. If you don't make it, but you gain something along the way, you're still a winner. So I'm going to move to this. Carl, do you know that video, or do I need to do that?
I'll do it.
Here's the dates for it. Don't miss it. You have till the end of next month. It falls hand in hand with our promotion that they're running too, which is awesome. That you don't have to do something different for different. You can do it all the same. Here is, the trip qualification, what counts, stuff like that. 7,000 in volume. You never know when they're going to run double trip volume. I hate when people, Bridget called me, she told me she wasn't going for it. We were like 2 weeks in, we weren't very far in, a couple months. And she's like, I just don't think I can do it. And I was like, girl, yes you are. And oh my gosh, you did it and hit level 2. That's the glory of having somebody pull you up out of the muck and say, you can do this, and kind of get you rolling and stepping. So I'm going to show you a little bit of my team on their trip because I'm telling you, you don't want to miss this. And if this doesn't make you want to go, I don't know what else to say to you. So. Why not you? Who's telling you can't? Who told you to give up on that trip? Who told you to give up and throw your hands in the air and say, first trip we took, walk his first steps to the ocean, was worth any amount of dedication and hard work. All we wanted to do since we've been little kids is we wanted to see the ocean. We didn't get to go on vacations growing up. I got to watch him because I worked hard, because he went for it. Did I stay up a little later? Did I have to make sacrifices? Yeah. Was that moment worth it? The friendships that are made there. You are right in close contact with Jeff and Renee and everybody. You're right there beside you. It is worth it. Stand up if you've ever been on a trip with Nerium. Give them a round of applause. So, I say everybody go for it. So what if you miss? You get some customers and some brand partners. Yay me! Right? Who cares? You have nothing to lose. All right, there's your levels. This is an old level. We'll go past that. Paradise is calling. If you are qualified, come up here right now. Run as fast as you can up here. Everybody up. That's not me. Because you. It is not easy to qualify for these trips, okay? But it's worth it. It is. Yes. Oh my gosh, yes. And it's Bridget's first one.
First one.
High fives. High fives. First trips. Awesome. And then these guys are oldies. But anyway, it is worth it. Like, what an awesome thing, you know? But I'm telling you that most of us have been on trips. We know how awesome. Who doesn't want to sit on the beach with, I mean, look at these awesome people. Like, I'm pumped. I'm even more excited than I was before. Now I'm looking out here, and you know how many of you I want to sit on the beach with? Let's do it. Favorite part, go ahead, of the trips, and pass it on down.
Holy moly. Well, I think the favorite part is just being able to walk up to Mark Smith and walk up to Renee and walk up to Jeff. And one of the best parts was when I got to meet Renee's sister, and her name is Roxanne. And a lot of people think that she is Renee because they do look a lot. They have very similar mannerisms. So people would walk up to her and go, "Oh my gosh, Renee, I love you." And she's like, "Oh, thanks. So nice of you to say that." But she said it's just easier. You know, it's just easier sometimes. But so when Renee came back down to the pool, she said, "Hey, I want to let you know I've been playing you for a couple of hours while you've been up in your room." And she goes, "And I want to let you know that a group of people came up to, and they thought that I was you, and I accidentally farted in the pool, so I apologize." And she was just kidding, but Renee's face was like, it was like mortified. It was hilarious. So if you ever get to meet Renee's sister, she is freaking hilarious.
I'll tell you what the best part is at the end of May.
All right.
The best part for me is all the people I met, because we have Tracy, we have a group. We've got people in Canada and Mexico and Colombia, and we connected with so many people, and everybody is so happy there. It's all Nerium people. Everybody's happy. So it's great.
I'm just excited to experience what they have, really.
I'm excited to go to and just hang out with good people and have a good time.
No responsibility for 5 days.
Amen.
And then the last night was a party and a half, and I decided to go live, and I turned around and there was Jeff, and I was like, "Jeff, talk to my friends," and he did, just like on impulse. "Hey, this is a great time, everybody needs to be here." So he's real. Everybody that we see in our videos is real. You walk up and talk to them, and they're just like us. And they had to do what we had to do to get there. So that was really cool too.
I'll speak for us. We have 6 kids. We get 1 vacation a year without the kids there for 4 days. So you guys can do the math on that.
with Jason. I mean, that's a biggie for us. Is
I
spending
have
time
to
with each
train.
other.
I think he was not PG and I have to train. Such embarrassing. Embarrass her.
All right. Anyways, everybody knows my favorite part's the ocean. I could sit out there and just stare at that for hours and hours. So fantastic.
I have to say, seeing him step in the ocean the first time I was there, that was also part of my favorite part of this whole thing.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much. So be there. Like, go for it. Go for something, right? I always say that. At least go for something. So why not this? Go for it. Okay. Prolistic, we know, we've heard the testimonies coming in. Just be careful when you're talking about any of our products, including Prolistic. They're sending out a lot of the emails on staying in compliance. We don't want to get Nerium in trouble. So you can't say stuff like with the Prolistic lotion, like acne and rosacea and eczema or any of our products. So I usually am quirky about it. I actually got it from, I think it was Raylan or Jen, one of their things where they said, we can't say the technical terms, so read between the lines. And I thought that was really cute because then people still kind of know what you're talking about and you're still being in compliance. So, no to grow videos. In your back office, I don't know how many people, these can be really confusing. Thankfully, I had Jason to hash through these with me and he kind of knew this stuff and how to create reports and stuff like that. I'm not going to go quite over that, but if you have a team, or even if you don't have a team, you need to be checking on the 23rd of the month. You need to be checking your credits, obviously, to see how many credits you have, and try to be maxing those out, or at least getting through your free. CCB is a really tricky thing for people. It is not the full amount, it's a discounted, and it's a return volume. So I kind of want to hit on that really quick, just so people can understand this, because I really didn't realize how many people didn't understand this. So when you sign somebody up as a customer for the first time, you get what they call a CAB bonus. It's a customer acquisition bonus. Depending on if you have ever had 3, 6, or 9 customers, that's the levels and percentages you get paid on. When those customers return for a second, third, fourth, or fifth order, they go into what we call CCB. It's a little bit discounted, but if your CCB is over $201, the first $201, I want to make this very clear because people get upset about this. They're like, I have $215 and I didn't get paid anything on, I'm like, that's too much. The first $201, that's how they pay out. 5% is paid out to your uplines, and it's only 5%. You guys keep the majority of that. That's what I love about Nerium, is we keep the majority of our own customer money. But there is 5% that are paid out. And they take that first 200 CCP, and that's kind of how they pay it out to all of us upline that have helped you. Some have it, lucky them. But most of us upline try to help. But that's how they pay out the 5%. But after 201, you get paid 10% of CCP on returning customers. When you get to 401, you get paid 15%. And when you get to 1,001, you get paid 25%. That's about $1,000. It's about $800. But that's really important. And when people kind of understand that, because sometimes you see that CCB and you don't have any idea what that is, but you need to be looking at maxing your credits and your team. Well, first getting 3 or free. Let's start little. Get 3 or free. Hit that goal first. Then maxing your credits. Okay? Then that's when you want to work on your CCD, because that's your customer retention. That's the customers that are staying. Second, third, fourth, fifth orders. Okay? And you want to really try to bulk that up, because that's the meat of your residual. You've already done that work. It's just following up, making sure they're good, stuff like that. That's where your money starts coming in every month. That returning starts driving your monthly check and not your weekly checks. But how do you drive your monthly check? You drive your weekly checks. Try to get a new customer. Try to keep them on the product. Try to do those things. So I kind of just really wanted to quickly talk about that. If you have a team, we are amazed. I run reports, but sometimes I get busy in life. Jason is amazing. He runs reports and he sees me. He's like, so-and-so's got 2 customers. So-and-so's got 2. There's reports in your back office that you can run for that, so that you're reaching out to those people, because not everybody knows. They don't understand. And you, as a leader, with anybody under you, you should be checking those things. checking their, their credits. If they're close to 270, or say they're close to 100, be like, oh my gosh, I'm our customer, and you're gonna have like over 100. You can push people that way by getting them excited, but you have to know what to talk to them about. If their CCB is close, they probably don't even know what CCB is. Like it's not a simple, common thing. So those are things if they're close to the next rank, anything like that. So it's just really important to kind of know your back office and play with it. You can't break it. Just go back there and start clicking around and see what all you got. It has usually trip volume and stuff like that. You go back in there, go to your business center, and just start clicking crap. That's what I did. I just literally just started clicking stuff, and you can do all kinds of crazy stuff. I was like, oh. And then if I wanted something specific, I would just text Jason, and he would text me the how-to, so you can text somebody about you. They may not know, because seriously, a lot of people don't. And so I would say, how Bo said on that thing, he said, don't wait to learn it, just go figure it out. Go click around and figure it out. There's some cool stuff back there that you kind of really figure out, like, oh, and that might motivate you to start running stuff. So, my slides are all messed up, I'm not even going to lie. The ADB too. ADB needs to be 80, which is weird because now our products are different than our ADB. That's a $90 order. I want to make that real quick because some people don't know that. Because they see that 80, and then I have new people that I even forget to tell, and they get 2 eye patches for 80, and then their ADB is only 2 or whatever. So ADB is like 10%, almost a 10% discount. So make sure they have a $90 ADO, which is an $80 ADB. That's super important. And make sure to tell your new people that, because it really stinks if they have 3 year, like say you got a 3-year free, and then they go and set their ADO like that, and then they have to turn around and order like a cleanser and pay the shipping on it and stuff like that because their ADB wasn't. So try to catch that with your people. Oh, we've talked about this. Who's excited? What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, right?
Yeah.
So, no, anyway, we'll be live. Everybody will be going live. Oh my gosh. So yeah, get registered, be there. Connect with your team, know what they're doing. The last convention, we really connected and stayed with got our team. It was a hot mess. Thank you, Sharon. She was so stressed. I was like, it'll work out. Because I'm like, I fly by the seat of my pants. And she's like, I need to know. And I'm like, we still got a whole week. But anyway, we stayed with our team. We had a big, where we all stayed together. And, it is not even just your team. Like this regional, we're all so close enough. That's where people are staying. Know where they're going. You know what I mean? We swam together. We spent every night together, hanging out. I mean, you can really have a blast. Make the most of it. If you're a leader, step up and make those things happen for your team, We had one night where we're which it was St. Louis, so we drove a lot of food there, but this you fly, but we had a team dinner and shirts, step up as a leader and go that extra mile. I promise you, it will pay off every single time. So, get to St. Louis, Las Vegas. Oh, leadership, 3 stars and above. Yeah, that's awesome. They're doing the Grand Canyon. I don't even know when that is, though. Anybody else know? No. Sometime after convention, I think. So that's for 3 stars and above. That's amazing. Happiness hacks. We kind of talked about that a little bit earlier. Then we go to celebrate. How many wall hosts do we have in here? I know Ray Lynn and them. Raise your hand if you're a wall host. You're going to be this year? Awesome. Wall host, Live Happy, the Happy Acts wall.
10 more or half one?
Are you going to do one this year?
Going to share.
Okay, raise your hand if you are part of one. That is awesome. That is awesome. We did our first one last year, and oh my gosh, it's so much fun. It's one day dedicated to happiness. It really is awesome to give back. I don't know how they do it here. Some people go really big. Some people just have them in a mall and have stuff to give away. We had so much fun. We did our wall. The 2 pictures in the middle are actually 2 different groups. We had at one time that we had it at this cool Broadway Plaza, and we had games, face painting. We had a I guess, from all of our things. They made cookies and punch, so we had that free going on. We did a lemonade for little. I mean, you can do little or big. We had all the little dance companies come and the little ones and gymnastics performed, and we had a scavenger hunt. We made it an all-day event, and it was so much. I mean, it's fun. Do whatever you want with it. You do little, big. We like to do big because we don't have enough going on. So, anyway, plus Sharon really likes to get irritated with me because I'm a fly by the seat of my pants. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I have these big ideas. And then she's like, I know in her head, she's like, this will be fun. Because I come up with the ideas, I'm like, go girl. So, but we just had so much fun. I mean, get involved. If you don't want to host a wall, find a wall. Last year we were the only wall in Kansas. Now Wichita's going to do one this year, so there'll be 2 walls in Kansas. So, there's not very many of these walls, and it's a national event, and they actually send news crews and stuff and kind of put you on the face of a map. So, anyway, those are awesome. We love these days. Discover more, you can get that. This promotion is amazing. It goes hand in hand with the Paradise is Calling one. Go time, you need 3 brand partners, and you get all this fun stuff at the top. And then you need those by the end of this month. So if you're running for Paradise is Calling, see, you don't even have to run for this one, it just kind of happens. And then by the end of next month, 2 of the 3, you just have to get them through your free of the brand partners. And then you get that cool GoPro camera. And all this is Nerium logoed. And I remember when we went for the suitcase, and I was like, what? I want a suitcase. I have tons of suitcases. They're awesome. They're like Nerium branded, and they're just neat to have. I love the Nerium branding. Connecting to the Nerium rhythm. We've talked about that all day. They have the corporate calls on Tuesday, Nerium New on Monday. Those are things you should be plugging into, especially if you're here and you're wanting to go forward and you're wanting to grow a team or a business. You have to do this because you don't want to be telling everybody everything you want when you grow a team, them to connect to. So, here's the different stuff that you have that you guys can take a picture of that tells you the days and times and stuff. You don't have that. To end today, I love this quote. Are you having a rough day? Place your hand on your heart. You feel that? It's called purpose. We all are alive for a reason. Don't give up. Don't give up. We're all here for so many reasons, not even just one. I've said it before, Raylan can bring in the best speakers every single month. But it is up to you what you do with it. I can inspire you, I can motivate you, I can get you excited. You can be like, oh God, that was the best ever. Because that's what you're all going to tell me after this. Thank you. But if you do nothing when you walk out these doors, you'll be here next month. Same predicament. You have a purpose. Every day that you wake up, your heart is beating. You should look up and say, thank you, God. Today is my day. I'm not going to waste today. I'm going to be proactive, not reactive. I'm going to do something with my life today. You had a purpose before anyone had an opinion. That's your big balloon. That when you signed up, it was huge. It was like a hot air balloon. It was going to take you all over the world. And then people started having opinions. They started poking little holes in your balloon, and it started deflating. Go back to the purpose you had before that very first person had an opinion and poked a little tiny pinhole in your balloon. Remember your purpose. Remember your why. Remember your dreams. Remember your goals. Fight for them. Who gave you permission to give up? Who gave you permission to look at your kids and say, Mommy didn't feel like it today. Mommy doesn't feel like she can do it, but you can do anything you want to do. start walking. Stand up real quick. I want to give, before we say this last thing, I want to give a huge, huge thank you to Jason and Tessa. She thought I was crazy when I signed up. I might have been. We had a little rough go, but they have been so good to me. Then my sponsor quit. Cole became our personals. And, he's just super supportive to us. He really, just supports us. He's always the first to like on Facebook, give me a thumbs up, say you got it. I have amazing sponsors. Maybe your sponsor isn't amazing, because my first sponsor trickled up. Then reach up higher. If you don't have somebody higher, then reach up beside you. We have tons that are in our team group that aren't even on my team. Teresa is in my team group. She's not on my team. But I don't care. We don't care. This is the awesome Nerium family. And my husband, who I know gets super annoyed with me because sometimes I get in the zone. Tessa calls it crazy Bobbie. She goes, hey, crazy Bobbie. And I'm like, all right. And then my husband's like, oh gosh, she's in crazy Bobbie mode. But I have to say thank you to you for putting up with me and my crazy ideas. But I want everybody to look right here and say this with me. I don't know how my story will end, but nowhere in my text will it read, I gave up. Go out there and do something. I want to say that I really, Raylan, thank you for being the best workout partner, like, seriously, ever. Girl, God, you're good. I can't even. I can't put it into words. I'm done crying. I'm going to get a terrible headache. But Jen is going to, she's going to knock it out of the park. I have been talking with her, and she's like a kindred spirit of mine. Like, we're twinsies. Besides, she has cats, and I'm more of a dog person.